Hello, hello, hello. It is the Carter Man, host of Coffee with the Carter Man, America's #1 political activist podcast, coming to you on Super Bowl Sunday. Fly, Eagles, fly. Here we go. Said and done. Um, and I want to talk to you just for a minute, if I may, about government corruption. Okay? Government corruption at every level. Look, we know now already from the Doge declarations, from their revelations, that the USAID has been CIA owned and operated. USAID, I should add, has been totally corrupt in their waste of taxpayer funds. $50 million for condoms for Gazans. Now, I know we all would love to see the Gazans not reproduce. Answer to prayers, but we don't want to be billed. You don't want to be billed, do you, for their contraception? I don't think so. A couple millions of dollars for teaching how to be trannies in Guatemala. I don't think that's a high priority to Guatemalans. I think they prefer to have the money for food. Here's a thought. Madagascar, same type of nonsense. Myanmar, we've spent millions of dollars in order to teach them how to truly appreciate LGBT, XYZ, whatever the hell they call themselves. This is so abusive and so obscene. Okay, but folks, the worst is yet to come. There's a lot more to come, and it's going to get worse and worse. And let me help you understand. I think you already do, but let me drive home the point that it's not just at the federal level. It's at every level of government in America now. The politicians have taken over and totally abused our system. Okay? At the gubernatorial level, Gavin Newsom, who decided it was more important to protect the snail darter than to prevent massive fires that wiped out 10,000 homes, and still doesn't seem to have any regrets about it. Remember, you saw his, I'm bringing in some contractors to rebuild them. By the way, he's going to make sure they have low-income housing. That's his priority, to replace the homes he destroyed. He destroyed. How about Pritzker? Pritzker out there. Where is that guy? I was going to say Illinois, but I'm not sure about that. But is there a more repulsive governor than that fat slob? Okay. Now, how corrupt is he? Well, he's worth about $4 billion, and he used some of those billions to buy a 7-acre ranch with 30 thoroughbred horse stalls in Florida, to which he sent his family during the COVID hoax, during which he was a total dictator, while he told all his people, the people of Illinois, you stay in your house. He sent his family down to the ranch in Florida to go horseback riding. That's absolute corruption. He spends like he's crazy, has driven up taxes, welfare spending. He doesn't care. He's got $3.4 billion. So too bad for the rest of you. And then let's get down to the local level. I said that the corruption in America, the politicians at all levels. How about this guy? Sorry, this is all scrunched up. It was in my pocket. I was going to show it to you at church, but I didn't get a chance to. You know who that is? You know, of course, who the lady is there. That's the mayor of Los Angeles, the Marxist mayors of Los Angeles, Miss Brass, who spent so much time in Cuba with the Venceramos Brigade. By the way, that stands for We Win, the Marxists win. That she didn't really have time to take care of the people of Los Angeles, but she did have time to appoint this gentleman to head up the rebuilding of Pacific Palisades. And who is he? Why, that's Steve Soberoff, a real estate developer. Now, we just found out that Steve got $500,000 for 3 months' work so far. $500,000. Nothing's been rebuilt, but he's got $500,000. Now, when he was caught, he said, "Oh, well, okay, I won't take the money." Well, let's see, what kind of guy is he? You think he's not going to take the money? How about he decides which of his contractor friends get the hundreds of millions of dollars in contracts? Am I saying kickback? I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it, and if you're thinking it, I'm not going to tell you not to. You say, yeah, but he's just such an upstanding individual. Well, have you checked his net worth? $360,000. Really? It's funny because in 2011, he listed his Pacific Palisades home for $13.6 million. His net worth is $360,000. In a magazine article in 2001, he put his net worth at around, as he put it, less than $10 million. $360,000 sure as hell is a lot less than $10 million. In other words, this real estate developer, major Los Angeles real estate developer, is pretty good at shifting figures around, isn't he? Wouldn't you say? A man whose home he listed for $13.6 million in 2011. I don't know if he still has it or not, if he sold it or not, but if not, I imagine it's worth a little more than that now. And if he did sell it, what'd he do with that $13.6 million? How much is the home he lives in now? In 2001, he was worth $10 million, and now he's worth $360,000. Do you believe that? Why don't they stop it? Oh, by the way, he was the police commissioner, appointed police commissioner, and had no police experience. None. Zero. Yeah. His major contribution to law and order was make cops wear body cams so you catch them if they did anything wrong. Los Angeles crime rates through the ceiling, and that was his idea of how you fight crime. It's the kind of guy who just pulled this stunt after he got caught getting $500,000 for 3 months for a rebuilding that has not taken place. Said, "Oh, I just won't take a salary." Gee, thanks, bud. Great guy. You're a great guy. That's where we are in America today. Our entire political system has been corrupted at every single level, and we need to do a Doge at every single level to take it back again and get these bums out. Say a clean sweep with a new broom. Let's do this thing.